This is Insight UTG.
Insight UTG.
This is a program that highlights activities of students of the University of The Gambia. It will feature discussions on cross-cutting national issues.
This program will feature different exciting segments.
This is Insight UTG.
Insight UTG.
Hello and welcome to yet another interesting edition of the Insight UTG with me, Claire Demba. To start with, we would like to go with the Bantaba segment where Musa Balde had an interview with Fatou Jagne, a UTG alumni. She has a story, a very inspiring and emotional story that she wants to share with us. So let's take a listen.
Insight UTG.
It's a warm welcome to the Bantaba. I am your host, Musa Balde. Like introduced by Claire Demba, today it's a special edition of the Bantaba because we have an alumni of the University of The Gambia by the name Fatou Jagne in this studio today. And an interesting story she has to share with you all today. As the program proceeds, we'll hear more from her. But first of all, it's important to know that she migrated to the Middle East sometime in 2015 after graduating from UTG, and also came back and set up a network called Network of Girls Against Human Trafficking in the Gambia to help mitigate and help other girls that might potentially fall for the same trap that she did fall for in 2015. But we'll hear from her. But first of all, Ms. Jagne, welcome to the Bantaba segment.
Thank you, Musa.
So tell us about yourself briefly and your studies at UTG.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Fatou Jagne. I graduated in the university in 2012 and I studied pharmacy dispensing assistant in 2011 and graduated in 2012. It was a one-year course, and I started working at RVTH. I was working at RVTH at the pharmacy, at the main pharmacy there. After then, I worked at Birkama Health Center. After Birkama Health Center, I went to Buyam Hospital. Yeah. Okay.
And you completed your studies 2012. Right. So it's from there that you moved to the Middle East.
Yeah, from
so
there.
So tell us how it started and how you left the Gambia for the Middle East, where we will talk about then some of the things that happened during this visit.
Okay. Thank you, Musa. It was a cousin's friend who told me about this journey. Because I was working here and they were cutting my salary. Every month I was receiving like 1,500, and that 1,500, I know that it was not my salary, and I don't know how am I receiving this 1,500 and why. I was always going to ministry. They were twist and turning me. I was going to complain about my salary because I don't understand why am I receiving this 1,500, and that 1,500, Musa, if I use it for only 1 week and it will be only transport, it will finish. I will not have breakfast there. I will not have anything there, only for transport. I was using it only for transport. And my mother is having 11, like my siblings are 11 in number, I can say. Yes. And I know my mom after 22 years.
Wow.
I was adopted when I was 7 months. And after 22 years, I know my mom. And when I went there, how I see their condition was, they were not going to school. My sisters and brothers, they were not going to school. They are there doing nothing. Like how I see their conditions are. I wanted to help them. And this cousin friend told me that she have a work for me at Saudi Arabia. And I was asking her so many questions, and she was angry. After she was angry because the questions were too much, and she was not ready to tell me everything. I accepted this journey because she says that she already knows some people who can help me to continue my job as a health worker. And I agreed, and it was like, even you, Musa, if they told you that like they will pay you $500,000, you will go because you are receiving 1,500 here every month and you don't know how. You went and complained for several times. And if you don't go to work, when I was here, during that time, it was during Jammes time, you know. If you don't go to work for 2-3 days, you will end up seeing yourself at the side at prison, at the mile 2. You don't know who reported you. You don't know why are you there, like that. And I accepted because that money, like they said, they will pay me that amount of money. And I'm receiving here 1,500. I'm thinking of my family. I want to help my family because how I see their conditions are. I agree to go, but she first, that lady, she first take my cousin, her own friend. She take that lady to Saudi Arabia, and my cousin was jailed. When she heard that my cousin was jailed, she's turned everything and told me that I'm going to, she will help me to go to Kuwait because like the Kuwait dinar is more than Saudi Arabia dinar. And I accepted because I was not thinking about like maybe she's going to sell me or anything else. I was only thinking of going to work and have that amount of money and help my family and help other people who I can help with. And I agreed to go, Musa. Before I go, I was hearing stories like Kuwait bahut, dikinari bahuñ, ñu fa di cagatu, this stuffs like that. And I asked her, okay, Aji Fatou, because it was her and the husband who was they were the ones doing that job. And I was not the only one they take to Kuwait or other Arabic countries. It was like a lot of girls, but I went with only 2 Gambians when I was going to Kuwait, 2 Gambian girls. When I agreed to go, before that, I asked her, like, Aji, you know, feely, ugly. Hey, Fadjan, you have got a man bonuma, dumala deflulu. Dumala. And I believed her. Because I was never thinking of like, daf my jai, you know, I was not thinking of anything, only to go and work and have that amount of money, help my people. I was like happy to go. Yeah, because it was even, I was feeling like dafa late, dafa wara gina gaaw pour ma muna dem. When we were going, we passed through Senegal. We go through Senegal because in Gambia here, they don't accept us to go. Even when buñ agé ci border bi sax, they stopped us. And ñun dañ fen ne man personally dama wax ne dama dem su suma mam Senegal pour dem julli ji because time yi julli bi mu ngi ñew. It was around Tobaski or Korité, I don't know. But time yi julli la dal. And I accepted ma ñu jaaré Senegal, and when we reached at Senegal, at the airport there, police yi nanguñu won ñu dem. They don't accept. They are like, what are you people going to do there? Do you know that they sold you? But you were not taking it seriously. Yes, it was not true, like you know, like believe. But they even cancelled our flight on that day. They cancelled our flight and said we will not go because they know what is there. They said they know what is there because they were having a lot of complaints. And there was a they killed a Senegalese at Kuwait during that time. But they were like, don't figina because it's not safe. You don't have to live here and go. But I was like, dañoo dem because loolu amut nit dañoo wax rek li nekkul diga. We have to go because ñun dañ bay li dañ fay xaliss pour dem. And let me tell you something, before ñun ñuy dem, this Aji Fatou George wax nañu ne don't tell them that you paid me because ñooñu dañ ñu jënda ci mom ba paré. Naari dañ ñu jënda ci mom ba paré, fay suñ flight, fay everything ba paré. Légui mu ne suñ démé buñ leen wax ne ñun dañ fay. Yes. Senegal, we have I think more than 2 weeks there because dañ dem ñu cancel suñ flight and we have to go. Before we go, ñañ call Aji Fatou, we called her and explained everything to her. She was like, amul ben problème, di ngeen demaat. And there was a Senegalese ku nga xamne mo def that ñew walk on that ci bir airport bi. I don't know whether he bribed them. Am na lu fa liggéey daal. The next time they don't even stop us because I was seeing him like duga ci office bi génna, duga ci office bi ci immigration ni duga fi ci police fi. Xam nga? The second time suñu lifin bi dafa easy dañ dem rek ñu bàyyi ñu dem. All those things I was recording it because mu ma jaaxal. And it was a transit from Senegal to Mali to Ethiopia to Kuwait. Like yagana 12 hours more than that pour dem be fofu nonu flight bi. And when we reach at Kuwait, they seize all our documents. Anything that we were having, like document or papers, they take it. So in passport, everything. And they put us in a small place. The room there is a place like, just a small place, hundreds of people, Africans. They were shouting at us, like harassing us, saying different things, because I was not, by then I was not able to speak Arabic, but I was hearing Haywana. Like after then I know what is Haywana and stuff like that. They were shouting, insulting us, push, because sometimes they speak English, but they speak broken English. You understand what they're trying to say.
Right.
Push. Like, then you push. Hamga, you almost more than 12 hours, no drink, no water. Wow. We are in that place. Like the saga. Hamga, I don't even understand. Like people, they come with us, they were like talking. Problem. Yeah, what is here? What is going on? And after some hours, you will just see people coming, calling names, you go. And where they were taking them is like an office. A big place, have office by office, where they sell human beings. You see them live. When you reach there, they change your clothes, you wear a uniform, poplin, solar. Uniforms, yeah. Now wear uniforms, no, it's really sad. Uniform lañ la dé solal nga dem gis nar bu ñew jigen o goor jikara jabar ñu ñew jindala joxe xaliss sign nga dem, you don't even know. I was seeing this like Musa, I was like asking, wow, what is man? Immediately I reached at the airport. Sila xamne I came here to suffer. Yes, sila xamne I came here, or we came here to suffer. Because how dare we are how dare do you don't deaf like nit warna, no, I don't, but still now I cannot believe that human beings can be wicked like this. Man luma gis. Because the way they were doing is very bad. It's really bad, Musa. See, office bitamid ni solal la uniform, and that those uniforms like soko sole da ngay gis sa bopa ni. So sorry, you will see. Wow, they don't care. Ba pare like def nar bi dafa ñew jindala. Bala mu la jinda dafa ñew ñeneen sax dañoo xol ni xam nga ndax yaangi baax pour ñu jindala ak yoy, because the belief they are having is luñ leen wax ñun der bu ñuul ñom duñ dé sona. Waaw, duñ dé sona. Ba pare ñun surtout Gambien bi mo gina cher. Luñ la dé jindé mo gina cher. African bi natural, African bi in general mo gina cher. Why Gambian bi sax mo gina cher yeneen African nationalities. I was like, wow, mangi gis ñi ñu ngey dem di laajte questions. Di laajte, there was this Indian man. Xam nga may complain maa ngi si biir office bi nit yaa ngi fa bari kenn waxul, man kenn maa nekk di wax. With those Gambians ma ñëw ñoom nangu ñëw wax man maa ngi wax, because I would understand the situation. I was asking like, okay, lii mooy lan, what are they doing? Why they are giving you money and signing and these people are going? Are we for sale? Maa ngi continue di wax, and this Indian man come in front and said, okay, you have to stop talking. You have to stop complaining. You don't know why are you here for? Maneko no, munema. You are here to work as a slave. You are a maid now. Maneko no. Must start remove some other documents. You have ma len denchon no balen. You ma tiye won yoy len jël. But you ma denchon ma gene ko photocopy ma won len manelen. These are my documents, man. I studied pharmacy.
Yeah.
Yes, and I don't know that job. They are like, jël suma documents yi xoti. You ma len job.
Wow.
You are here to work as a slave. You are a maid now. Da nga am kula jinda. I was shocked. I was really shocked. Okay. My continue to complain. Can move my jinda. They were coming, taking other people, going. Xam nga man ku ñew pour jinda ma sax, because ni nga fekk ma rek suma action rek. Yeah. Yo bugulo man dik, so you are having this feeling ne man suma ñewé na ray san family.
She's aggressive.
Yeah. Because I want to know and they don't want to explain it to me. Why continue to complain? And this Indian man come again and said, okay, we will try and help you. You will just go and work for 3 months. After that 3 months, we will help you to continue to go and work as what you come here for, what you think that you come here for. and nekete daf ma nax, and I have that belief. Nekete, if you work for 3 months, that 3 months, it means that like legal nga pour liggéey fofu nonu. So waré ñibi, you will pay almost more than $1 million pour nga fay len ko, you go. Pour nga mëna ñibi. But within that 3 months, so bugut liggéey bi. Dinañ la di nga mëna ñibi because sen xaliss ñom naar ku la jinda xalissam jeexut ci agency bi ba légui. Agency bi soy ñibi mom moy lose. Légui agency bi loolu la mo bañ motax mu la nax pour nga mëna tok fofu after 3 months légui des na ci yow. So buggé ñibi you have to like dafa melni dañ la bindal ne case ne def nga li sacc nga o def nga dara ñu yobula ci jail bi ñu fay sen xaliss bi yow nga mëna dem.
So in a nutshell, dañ la dé trap.
Wow.
With that kind of mechanism you guys put in place.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then dina ma don continue di complain after ba ma wax lolu ma believe ko legi mu ne ma nak gis nga. If you come here, the citizen is always right. Either you cause the problem, or she or he cause any problem, he or she is right, always. And they can kill you, and nothing will come out of it. And this is true. Lo xamne digala. How buñ ko waxé rek man tiit na ragal na, but believe ma ko won that much. After bu ma duggé ci system bi, nga xamne this is something true. Lo am la.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so just for the sake of time, I would want us to talk about some of your experiences working with some families that you spoke of.
So gisee Fat Jagne mu dem dunda loolu ñëw Gambia dellu di def lii xamal ne dunda na lu metti. There was suma boss bi ni nekkut suma first, second or third boss I think. Kooku noonu mus na maa nog ba suma bakken bi yëpp di tuuru deret te loolu lu ndaw la. Man lu ma def because man digero na bopa nanguma won lu bari legi ñuko nangu won man ma ngi xalaat ñu nangu liggéey bu metti bobu nonu ñu nan lañ doon def ci kër yi gis na ñoo ñu def lu metti man tek na ko bot ray nañ fa ay nit def nañ fa lu bari bari we need to do something as human beings, as Africans, as one people, because this is horrible, this is serious what Arabs are doing. And Luma Buga make people to understand. I'm not criticizing the government. This has nothing to do with politics. This has nothing to do with criticizing a government. But Musa, you know tech government. Africa yep mota maiwa. You know tech government teguñu.
Right.
Government suñ kumunti tukki muy president bi muy kumunti neka. If they go there, they will never ever know what is on the ground, because they are leaders, they are important people. Luñ la né won rek mo nekk di top. Ñom lu ñoo dunda. Ñun we are the ones yi nga xamné dem nañ dunda ak underground, dem ak dunda ak family si. Ñun we know what is there. They need to and they have to. It's a matter of must for them to listen to us, for them to support us, for them to know that what we are saying is something true. There was this girl just recently. She was killed by her boss at Lebanon. Just 2 to 3 weeks of 1 month back, they brought the dead body back in the Gambia. Alhamdulillah that they brought the dead body. They don't even do that. Wow. They don't even brought any dead body. They will tell you that they've committed suicide. Which is very wrong.
Very horrible. But that brings me to the work that you do now with the network against network of girls against human trafficking. So when you came back in 2017, you set up the network. How do you work and how do you intend to deter other people from making the same journey?
Okay, Musa. Before coming back, let me tell you something. I was jailed, and I want you to ask me questions in that. I was jailed in Kuwait there. I was jailed. And not only me, with other Africans, with other Gambians in that jail. In that jail, I decided that when I come back to Africa, when I come back to Gambia, I never know, Musa, wallahi, what is sensitization. I never know that there are youth organizations who are doing some movements. I never know all these things, but I decided in that jail that when I come back to Gambia, when I come back to Africa, I will try my level best. I will try my level best to do this, to make sure, talk to our people, to make sure people understand, because what I see in these Arabic countries and what I see in that jail, and there are hundreds of thousands of Africans, hundreds of thousands of people who spend in that jail more than 20-something years and they are innocent. We want our voices to be heard. We want to come out and talk. We want people to listen to us. We want people to support us in this. And when I'm talking of support, I don't only mean like financial support. Doing this with you is you are supporting me, because I'm learning so many things from you. You are learning so many things from me, and you are helping me for people to know what is going on. Right. This is the best support I need, because it brings me back. It gives me so many things that I can explain, that I can make people to understand. I know that we can make it here. Yeah. When I came back here, I start doing my things. I start going to house by houses, doing my own sensitization. Whilst I don't know what is sensitization, I was doing it, talking to people. If I know that some people are going, or other ladies, young ladies want to go, I try my best to go there and talk to them, discourage them, show them some videos where I was maltreated, or when I was there. I do some videos by on myself, that this is what I was doing there, this is how I was suffering in Kuwait. I start talking to people. Most of them, they like stop from, because sometimes I see some people that are prepared and ready to go. Even now, as I am talking to you, there are people who will go today, there are people going next week, tomorrow, any other day. So we need as much sensitization as possible to make sure stop these people from going. But in stopping them from going, we need to have something that we can do with them, that we can give them, so that they can believe in themselves and know that they can make it here in the Gambia or in Africa here. Well, unfortunately, the discussion is very interesting, but that's all we have time for in this segment of the Bantaba. It was a pleasure having you, Ms. Jane. You can follow her on Facebook and also on Twitter, Fatou Jane. She's very active online, and you can start a conversation with her. Back to Claire.
Insight UTG.
Moving on, we now go straight to the Vox Pop segment, where our Asan Diop some time back went to North Bank with the two councils, that is the 17th and the 18th Executive Council of the University of The Gambia Students' Union. So while they were there, he had an interview with them, and so let's just take a listen and hear what they had to discuss on their trip to Jufure.
Insight UTG.
Broadcasting live from Jufure Arblera, this is Inside UTG with me, Asan Diop.
This is Insight UTG.
This is the official handing over between the 17th Executive Council and the 18th Executive Council. We had a rough day session having to talk about issues pertaining with the University of the Gambia, and external handing over were also done. So with that, the Council determined to have a refreshing visit to Kunta Kinte Island, formerly James Island, and of course Andrews Island. Just to give you a brief history of how this island came to place. Labiso Karamosto, the first Portuguese explorer, arrived in the Gambia between 1455 and 1456. But in 1455, he was not able to navigate through the River Gambia because of certain circumstances. But in 1456, he came and he sailed on this island. That was when one of his sailors died, who is called Andrew. From Andrew, it was called James Island, from James Island to present-day Kunta Kinte Island. We'll talk to the Kanuma guy. This is not a new thing to you, isn't it? How do you see the experience this time around?
It is fine. Last year I was not part of it, but this year a lot has been done, and we are very excited to be here. We have been busy throughout the day, and then we are here to count.
Are you seeing the entire student body in January 2020 for the students week here?
Yeah, it is possible. Actually, this place will be a great place to be for the Congokas. I know.
We are now here in the Kunta Kinte Island, formerly James Island. The scenes here are disheartening, but what do we do? I believe the 18th Executive Council and the 17th Executive Council did not just come here to refresh their mind, but also to know what really transpired during the transatlantic slave trade. So from here, we'll try to get their opinion on what they think of the island and so on. So please follow me.
Okay, here is the new landing place, and here is the old landing place. why they say here is the new land is because they need longer generation. When they come, they can know that here it was a brick. So this old landing place is the place where when they catch the slave from the from San Domingo, then they transport them to the island here. And the slaves, they will have 2 weeks in the island. And then there they will transfer them to Bore. And they have the island called Bore Island. I think you go there. Yeah. So from that island also, they transfer them different part of the world. So there is a place called also Tatu. Like when they catch the slave from the San Domingo, when they come, they have a place called Brandy, where they brand the slaves. So like when they collect them, when they come inside, then they have a place called Tattoo place. They make hot iron there, so they normally brand the slaves. So they have also, when you come in the top side also here, this water system is there where they collect the raining water for the slaves. So the water is not, they don't normally hygienic because it's very dirty water. So when the slaves drink it, they have, some of the slaves, they have cholera or malaria. So like some of them, before 2 weeks, before the big ship will come, many slaves will die. So what they do, they throw them in the river. Because that time we are just like animals. So when you come inside also, you have the council with the underground prison also. Before, when we from the water system, we go into the underground prison where they catch Kunta Kinde. So according to the history also, they keep more than 17 slaves inside that room, the strong slaves. Because why they keep the strong slaves, they don't want, they fight the masters. Because when the strong slaves, they don't have chain in their hand, they always fight the masters. So that's why they always bring them in the underground prison so that they can feel calm and they can feel silence.
Okay. As in any case, have any of the slaves ever escaped?
No slave cannot escape. Because why? If you want to do escape also, when they caught you, you are going to sentence to death. You understand? So many slaves, they try that. They cannot make, because here is surrounded by water. So like when they catch my people, when they bring them here, nobody will come.
Our people.
Yeah, our people, I can say. Yeah. Then when they catch them from the mainland, then they bring them here, they will know that here is surrounded by water. We need to reserve this island. Because if you say before 50 years, this island can go. And the younger generation also need to see this island. So the government have to do their level best. They reserve this island for younger generation also coming. Because Gambia, this is the place where we get more money.
The door of the underground slave house, which we believe, according to history, according to the tour guide, they kept 17 slaves in this building. And we're right here with the former or the outgoing vice president, Mr. Lalabayo. How do you feel?
Hassan, definitely I feel very, very bad. It has renewed my sympathy for my people, your people, our people who were captured and parked. We heard it from the man that 17 strong slaves from the Gambia were parked here.
And there was no, it was covered, isn't it?
Yeah. It was covered, and the only thing that you could see inside is only a small space for ventilation. And you could imagine how dark here is, keeping our own people and parking it here. So definitely I feel it, I am with a heavy heart, just like the way I was when I was in Kigali, when we visited the Kigali Memorial Site. So this is very important for us. In as much as it is important, it is as well a place where, you know, we visit and also sympathize.
One important thing, the island is sinking, Mr. Bai.
Yeah, it has already caused a lot, and we believe that it is only the government that can intervene and help remedy the situation. This is our pride, and it should be definitely preserved. It should be kept for the future generations. So it is an obligation for the government to make sure that it is preserved.
Yes, we are right here with the incoming Secretary General, Mr. Yankuba Mane. Your thoughts on visiting the island?
Well, the experience is a good one. Of course, it is a learning point for some of us. I have never been here for this is the first time. And then the explanation that we have been receiving from the gentleman, they are very stunning, and then it means it has raised an alarm that the island needs strong preservation. Thank you.
Insight UTG.
That was really interesting and captivating from Hassan Bugatabi. Well, viewers, that was all we had time for on this edition of the Insight UTG with me, Claire Demba. Do join us next week, same time. Till then, be safe.
This is Insight UTG.
Insight UTG.
This is a program that highlights activities of students of the University of The Gambia. It will feature discussions on cross-cutting national issues.
This program will feature different exciting segments.
This is Insight UTG.
Insight